seconds.
Hey.
Alright, gentlemen, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be.
Ooh.
Well, Popo.
Ready for
Here
this.
we are.
Quick game last game. I haven't gotten to cast a super long game, so I'm kind of hoping for one.
5 seconds.
But I got my legs under me for the last game. I'm ready to go. Warmed up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of activity with the team fights for sure, with the bonds and ravages and Synergy's Eclipse, short cooldowns with the Ags on the OD.
Yeah. Yeah, I strongly favored Dire that last game.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was surprised by the Ags rush on the OD. He wasn't really getting off to a lead, and that was a really greedy build, but the Ursa was having a good enough game that they were able to make that work. And I was at least thinking about what the Ags gets him in that situation, and gets him out of the pounce, and it gets him out of the kisses pretty easily. So you know, there's a case to be made for the Ags there, where you know, force staff first, for example, doesn't quite get you out of the leash, and doesn't necessarily get you out of the Mortimer's kisses.
I think he knew he was going to get Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I think he was set.
And it just feels so good with Blink Dagger, because you can just get in, take 2 heroes out of the fight. You have your ulti already built up, and you saw a couple times he just dropped the hammer right away.
Mm-hmm.
I see the PA banned. It's kind of interesting.
10 seconds.
Yeah, we see Green captaining for Slob here.
5
It is green.
seconds remain.
So a little bit, you know, there's different cohorts that have sort of different heroes that they see as strong at different times, you know.
Lich. What are you a fan of more? Are you a fan of some cold pickles in the summer, or some good corn on the cob?
Oh man, I love them both. I had pickles today. I had no corn, so I'm gonna go with pickles.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with either. See the easy, safe support picks always coming out first. I am a fan of always picking both your supports here. I'm never a fan of picking a core here, but we do see it sometimes. Snapfire. Gobbled up by the other team, you could say.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
As far as draft theory and gaming it, I think if you're planning a combo.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. That's... You know, we saw the Jug banned first phase last game, and I questioned it, because I feel like picking Jug this early, or even banning Jug, he can be countered. Like, I'm not worried about this Jug pick right now if I'm Radiant.
Yeah, exactly. We were actually discussing that in the last game as well, where we saw, you know, Void and Sven, you have to deal with them. Like, you can play against them if you've got 2 or 3 heroes to deal with it, but they are just so strong right now. And Spectre is almost as strong, but you know, as we were talking, you and I before, that you can play against Spectre, you can itemize against Spectre, and you know, and team play around it. But we were surprised to see the Jug banned, because you know, he's always a stable hero, and he is strong, and he has a couple of different really viable builds right now. You look at the Mask of Madness build, you look at the straight Battle Fury build, you look at he can build Diffusal, just, you know, a good stable carry with self-sustain and some serious damage late game, right? But he doesn't just win games. Sven and Void just win games, period.
Yeah, Void I just never want to play against. It's just... He's just good against basically every hero.
Yep. Yeah, we were seeing our... well, I saw today, there was an article from Dota Buff on their blog where they were talking about heroes that really end up shaping the meta. When they're strong, a lot of the meta ends up shaping around them, and Void was the first one that was listed there. And the main point was Chrono. Like, duh. He can 1v1 any carry because he takes them out of the fight with no ability for them to deal with it for 5 seconds. And super late game, 5 seconds he can just about kill anybody.
They banned the Slark. That makes me think they think the Jug's gonna be mid.
10 seconds.
I guess it could be, but I don't know that I would have wasted a ban on that.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I would see what happens.
I hope the Radiant switch it up. I hope they don't pick Tide here. I don't want to see the Tide snap. Give me something else. Give me Tide Nights or Snapfire Night Stalker. Give me something like that.
Yeah, we've seen the Tide a few games, and I last week banned a Tide instead of the Mars, and I went safe lane, and I got punished by the Mars. You see the Mars banned here.
Yeah.
I thought Tide would make a better team fight for them in that particular comp, and it just didn't matter. Like, they picked Mars anyway, and he just stops lanes. I think Tide is a pretty weak laner right now, and he has really no farming mechanism. If he doesn't have a great lane where he can hit a bunch of creeps, the changed anchor smash is useless.
If that's a 4 mag, I don't love it, but we'll see.
Yeah, Exile really likes the hero. I would suspect that to be an off lane mag.
10 seconds.
And he plays it pretty well.
I am not a fan of anything except Core Magnus.
And by Cordy, you mean 3 or 2?
No, just mid.
Just mid.
Just mid. Like, he just doesn't. He sucks up so much farm off the map as a 3, and he's not. Magnus isn't great at taking that dangerous farm on the map like some of the other offlaners are. He's gonna retreat on your jungle, and you're just gonna lose some gold on your side of the map. It's just a greedier pick, and I'm never a fan of like a Magnus that's. I mean, if Mag's poor, he feels useless.
Oh, absolutely. I've played that. I don't know how many times in matchmaking games where it's like, okay, well, I'm the supposed
nothing.
3, and there's nothing, and I've got an Echo Saber at 18 minutes. What am I gonna do?
So that would be my only concern there. And then if it is the 4, I like it even less, obviously, because I think that's even more greedy, and I'm not a fan of we have him for Empower. It doesn't feel worth it.
He's just a worse Tide Hunter at that point.
Radiant's turn to pick.
I guess the only thing that it does is pierce BKB. Okay, interesting.
I think they're just trying to keep their draft open. They could always put the Venge as a 4 or a 5 and put Mag mid or offlane, or vice versa.
Yeah, and I think Exile's drafting here, so he likes to try to mix things up and keep his drafts ambiguous. I think sometimes he sort of pays the price by being neither here nor there. And this draft has potential to fall into that category. If this is a mid Magnus, Jug is pretty self-sufficient. He can farm fast on his own. You're not worried about that. And in fights, you'll still get an Empower on him if you're able to set up. But the other side, they've got 2 heroes that want to start the fight, right? Doom and Snapfire want to start the fight. So it's going to be peculiar here. I think they're going to have a hard time getting the Empowers on the Juggernaut. So I wonder... Okay, so my bet would be that this is going to be an offlane Magnus, and they are going to last pick a mid here, and
it has to be somebody who initiates besides Mag.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is a team fight type mid here, or an initiating mid like a Storm Spirit.
Yeah, I was just about to say it'd be ballsy, but you could pick the Storm Spirit. You never love it into the Doom, but. Ooh.
Interesting carry pick here. I wonder whether that'll be Cordy or Yams or Danks. They've all played the hero. I would guess at this point that this is going to be Yams on Doom and Danks on Troll.
5 seconds remain.
If I'm Dire, I'm just picking Invoker.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick.
I think you just pick Invoker, maybe the Zeus if you want to get a little cute with it, but
Oof. I don't think Magnus is durable enough. I mean, they've got 3 heroes there that start a fight, and you get punished if you stay in one spot as a Magnus here.
honestly, I've been playing it a lot. Not a lot, but I'm playing it a decent amount. I think it's a good hero right now, and it's
It is Radiant's smash.
if you can get ahead in levels, it's pretty good. And I think it's a Weaver. I wouldn't hate to see a Weaver come out for Dire mid and just figure out the lanes.
You know, sort of like the Storm Spirit, the Doom is always a potential problem for Weaver here. But you know, you're pretty fast, especially late game.
Yeah, you take the Sakuchi talents, and if you're able to snag a quickening charm, and then obviously at level 25, you can't be caught. You can outrun the Snapfire ultimate. Jakira's never going to be able to stun you. Sure, you got to worry about the troll getting lucky on a bash, but
So let's see here. This is definitely going to be a mid hero, and it's going to be a Cordy hero. I see the Void Spirit is still in the pool. I think that's a great pick here. Somebody who can get lock down one hero, zip in, immediately start the Snapfire ult over top of that.
Dire must choose.
what about the sniper? Oh, there it is. Good call.
Yeah, it's a great pick here.
Makes me like Razor a lot for Pickle. It just feels safe.
Yes, along those safe hero lines. What about a Death Prophet?
Oh my god, it's a lone Drew.
Oh boy,
That's
they've
flowers. Yep, that's on my
Yeah.
chart. That is on my chart.
Yeah, they've got a chance to get run over here.
That's good against the troll.
Yeah,
Who's on
definitely.
troll? Danks. Danks is always known to play greedy and farm a little bit riskier than he should.
Yeah, he usually
That
gets himself
Cordy
out
Void
of trouble.
Spirit. They're trying to figure out the team bottom, it looks like.
Oh, interesting. I expected to see. Oh, this will be Nick on the Magnus. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
They were discussing whether Nick wants to play core or initiator. I think
like
this is.
Dire more.
I think this is the right call. I mean, they can both play either one of those heroes, but based on this matchup, I like how Nick moves around the map and
Me too.
has that instinct of where he needs to be 45 seconds from now.
I know that if that's it, like I talked about earlier about playing the greedier Magnus and being poor, I have more faith in him not being poor, I guess is what I'm trying to say. He just knows how to move around, and I'm confident that I think he'll have a good lane on this mag. I mean, it's not great. What a sick Doom set.
Yeah. I like that Lich too.
Did you see the new winter treasures? They're not great.
I have not taken a look at them yet.
Yeah, they got released, I think, yesterday. They're not great.
Okay, as I understand, you are the cameraman. Did you want to mostly do play-by-play as you watch around, or you want me to do some play-by-plays and grab you for color, or what's how you
It
want to
doesn't
roll?
matter. I can do I like doing play-by-play.
All right,
I can do both. Confident.
great.
Alrighty, well, we have on the Radiant side, we have Green on the Snapfire, Yams on the Doom, Cordy on the Void Spirit, Danks on the Troll, and Rin on the Jakiro. On the Dire side, we see Nick on the Mag, Dr. Krieger on the Lich, Flowers on the Lone Druid, Exile on Jug, and Tride on the Vengeful Spirit. Nothing too shocking about the lanes. I thought maybe the Lich would go top,
30
but
seconds now.
See a Battle Fury queued up immediately by Exile here. curious to see him going straight for that, given that they're going to have Lone Druid as well. That might be a little slow. I would like to see him be thinking about phase boots and a Mask of Madness.
Yeah.
And then decide going back for the Battle Fury potentially.
A lot of contesting going on. Bot lane, Doom taking a little bit of harass here. He could
Lot
be
of
in
damage.
trouble. Lich has blast up in 1 second. Magnus. He took
Empower
the
is still
empower.
there.
He should be dead here.
Chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, he's dead. There it is. You saw it here first, folks. Live on camera.
Nice job, Krieger.
All right, well, I was gonna ask you who you thought was gonna get first blood, but
Dr. Krieger.
yeah, how about give me a spicy prediction for this game. Give me a prediction.
I think that from what we've seen so far, the game plan for Dire is too greedy. I think they are going to fall behind, and unless Radiant lets up for some reason, and with Cordy on the Void Spirit as aggressive as he likes to play that hero, I don't think they will let up. I think that this will be relatively one-sided. I'll call it 35 minutes. 35 minutes for the Radiant, with a 15 kill advantage.
Oof. Okay. I like it. It's definitely spicy. I think, man, I like this Lone Druid pick too much, but we'll see. Early on, Void Spirit, head on CS. They both have a ward mid lane. Top lane, they bring the Lich up top.
Yep, to deal with the tri-lane here, and I like this choice actually. Doom's gonna get his dual lane, tri-lane, doesn't matter. Or dual lane, solo lane, whatever. Doom's gonna get his. Let's just make sure that the troll has a really good game and is able to slow down Juggernaut.
Very true. Uh-oh, Jug getting gone on though. My only gripe with this is I've played a decent amount of Troll, and I don't know, I really like Troll does well with levels, so they need to get a lot out of this lane. Like, he needs to farm very well, and this Jug could be dead.
Just farm Juggernaut.
Yeah. Yeah, Venge is not great in tri-lanes. I say that as they're about to kill, and they do. But I still stand behind, I don't think Venge is that good in tri-lane. She doesn't offer as much as other heroes do on a tri-lane.
I absolutely agree. I mean, the aura is nice. The stun is such short range. And the Wave of Terror, at, this early in the game just doesn't do very much.
Yeah. We'll see what skill build they go. I think they should max Wave, but we'll see. Still early on, Void Spirit leading CS 16-2 to the Mag 10-4, bottom lane. We see Mag 11-5 to the Doom 11-2, so Mag's gonna have a good lane. This is exactly what this Mag needs.
Yep.
And we gotta remember that's gonna be a max in power coming out real early on for this Jug, unless the Mag does go greedy and goes in the jungle, which he might have the ability to do. Jug top lane again, he spins. He'll be alright, but he did not skill healing ward, so, and he has no regen. Yeah, Jakiro is going to be extremely annoying and Troll with the range. I almost think you swap lanes, right? If you're Dire right now.
Well, that's a big question. Exile's not getting very much out of this.
Maybe you just put them. Maybe you swap Mag and Jug.
I think the solo lane for Magnus is really good here. You want him to be able to get his levels early and move around. I think they can afford to sacrifice a little space on the Juggernaut for now, but he cannot go straight for this Battle Fury if they're going to do that.
I mean, technically, like you guys said, I think focusing on attacking camps, and then Magnus just empowering Jug to kind of power level through the jungle.
Yeah, I kind of think that is their plan. But Jug obviously has to be careful top. He sticks, he'll be alright. Jug has to understand that's the plan, and he's gonna have to recover at some point, and they need to be able to understand that.
Yeah, I mean, they should be able to, they should start stacking camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of standing around a little bit here.
Void Spirit with the early bottled boots. Mid lane has an invis bottle, but spare half HP, but he does have a resummon if it gets low. Bottom lane.
And we do
Jug.
see Exile go
Yeah.
bottom.
So, yeah.
He's had enough.
Well, Mag is level 5, so
Yeah,
I think they're swapping at a good time.
Exactly. You don't need 7 or 8 on Magnus. You just needed a good quick start. So he's got 3 levels in Empower. He can go walk through the jungle. They can get a couple levels on the
I think he should go top and kill.
Yeah, but this Exile is, the minute he gets doomed, I think he'd be, that's it.
Yeah, I think you know that's the risk though. I mean, he's probably gotten, he had 11 last hit stop. He already has 7 bottom. He'll take that any day of the week.
Yep.
Probably, yeah. Still no healing ward.
I think they're okay with this though, right? I mean, Danks is getting what he wanted. He's getting good CS, good. They got some good denies, so he's off to a good start. But now they've got a level 5 Magnus who's going to come here. He doesn't care about a level 3 Snapfire, like whatever.
I think everybody's kind of happy with how their lanes are going right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Jug didn't want to die there, but
No.
other than that, like he's fine with this.
I think Mag's gonna skill RP at 6.
I think he'll probably take 1 more point in something else.
Yeah, I would. I think you could even hold another point.
I think he wants it at 7 because he's going to know that Cordy is going to go somewhere and he's going to want to dive and just have it available.
I just don't see a way they can kill that easily, but I could totally be wrong.
Yeah, right now I don't think it's actually about kill.
Yeah.
I think it's just about
The threat.
if there's a dive.
Yeah.
It's a way to sort of disengage.
Mid lane, LD leading CS, not by much though. It's only a 3 CS difference. Bottom lane, would be interested to see if this Doom goes Midas. And we see the Doom come out right away in the
A lot of
jump.
HP, no TPs yet. Interesting.
He should be dead, but this
There's
Doom's
no TP.
He should.
He's got a ring of health and a ring of regen.
He's dead.
No
Yeah, he's
TP to
dead.
even deny. That's
Yeah. Well, we knew it was gonna happen. Luckily, it's only 20 seconds. It's not that the end of the world for him.
yeah. There's TPs on VS and Lich though.
That was good. They pulled back the lane. The lane resets bottom.
I mean, a TP into the tier 2 there. At least brush that Doom back and get a deny on the Jug.
Are you guys a fan of Midas on Doom or no?
It depends.
I know a lot of people just make the argument, why spend the gold when you already have one built in? But I can tell you, I'm not a fan of the drums on Doom for the simple fact, if you're anticipating the game going late, which I don't know if they are, that drum slot's going to be useless pretty quickly. Mid lane, Void Spirit does have 1 Astral Step left.
Haster in top. He'll try to sneak up there and get it. I wonder if Flowers will sniff this out.
Doesn't look like it.
That's a kill rune for sure on a Void Spirit.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. But
He'll go
does
top
have-
of it for sure.
yeah.
Right. He wants to find Nick, who does not have RP.
He
Did
has
skill hit.
Skewer, he has Mango.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Oh, he heads bottom with a haste rune. They want to kill Jug, and they will.
Yeah, looks dead. Nothing he can do about it.
Oh,
And
he'll
yeah, I was
go
gonna
for this
say,
double.
Lich is definitely dead.
Double kill.
Yeah.
This is that haste rune, right? It's just so good on that hero.
Your life served no purpose.
It's like it used to be on Pudge, right? It's just a guaranteed kill somewhere on the map.
See Mag queuing up the blink right away. They're gonna go on this troll.
Troll's in trouble.
Oh, nice RP. Catches both of them, but whirling axes, they're not gonna be able to hit this
Nice
troll.
skewer back.
Troll, not 6. They gotta be careful here. And both parties just disengage. Yeah, that's a tough kill on that troll.
See, he's level 5. He's headed bottom now. He's kind of had enough. He wants to go down here and take this
Doom's
tower.
off cooldown. Let's see if they drop it on this jug again. He has phase or drums this time. He can definitely run him down.
We do see the Omni Slash is up. The full creep wave
Jug,
there.
he senses this. He sees it.
I don't know if he actually got sight of Danks between that
think
tree
he
line or
did.
not.
Yeah,
There's
they have the
more.
obs there. Yeah, they have obs.
Ah, yeah, that's theirs. Nice.
Yeah, he says I'm no bueno, no thank you. I'm out.
Nick very low in the jungle here.
Top lane, Venge is dead. Unfortunate walk into the Void Spirit there. This is also where I think Vengeful Spirit feels really useless. Mag mid, he's low. Doom dropped out.
A jug again. Krieger needs to chase him and deny this jug if he can. He doesn't have enough regen even under a tier 3 tower here.
Oh man, they gotta punish that. This dude is just running wild. And I wonder if he's gonna go Blink Dagger. We see the root come out. He's under tier 2, so he's very deep here. They need to punish this.
Jakiro does not
Mag
have an
comes
ice
in.
path available.
Oh, he cliffs him. Well played.
Puts him on the cliff.
Skewer. Oh my god, well played. He stops the TP and he skewers him. Wow. Well, you talked about him. Yeah, you talked about him, you know, being able to move around on the map and do things like that.
Structures against a
That was a very, very cool play.
Yeah, snazzy.
is in danger.
I do think they would have probably died either way, but still sick.
Just totally closes off the escape route for
Oh,
Doom
yeah.
there, right? I mean, Doom is so fast, and he had another drum charge coming up. He might have gotten out of there.
Oh, this troll's so low.
Oh, if he sees him with that wave, that's a stun, but
He doesn't even have
Just
enough for
missed him.
ulti. He's trying to clarity up. That definitely would have been a kill.
yep, if that wave of terror hits him.
Mid lane, we see the LD starting to pressure up a little bit more. He has Mask of Madness phase on his bear.
He's up
He
by
definitely, yeah, he can hit this.
8 CS, but he's down by 600 gold. We notice
Ooh. Nice. Void Spirit is going for that Orchid first. I
Yep.
do like that play over the Yules.
Yeah, I think that's really, really good against the Juggernaut, right?
I'm worried for this this LD on the back lines, honestly. Can he get that? Oh,
No root
mid
there.
swap, no root, yeah.
Did he top? Cordy sniffs this up.
Oh, look
The
at this
Flowers is
bear.
there faster with the bear.
Oh, in the bear. Ooh, he's getting so lucky he's not getting rooted. He would I think he would have died there.
Yeah, he would have definitely died.
They're
Yeah,
really
he used his
they're
last.
they're poking this bear. They're asking for it. It has a DD. I'm not sure they want to go into this.
Jug's empowered.
The
him.
empowered, yep. And we see Exile has changed builds. He's not going to go for the Battle Fury. That's a good call
Yeah,
for him.
Yeah, good call.
He does have the Iron Talon, and as we know, Popo
Different
thinks
things
that's the best item in the game.
I do. That is the best tier 1 item in the game. What about you, Matt? What do you think about the Iron Town?
Good, but if you jungle, I think if you're not jungling,
I just think it's so value on the Ancients. And we see a big fight happening. Snapfire ulti, Max
Skewer to the back line,
tries to
interrupt it.
cancel it. Venge is low. This Jakiro getting a lot of ultimate out. Here comes the bear. They do doom the LD, but he gets his ulti off. I'm surprised that doesn't cancel it. He's just going to man up and fight what he can. He's got the mag to back him up. He can live through this. He's just
Couple of body blocks, but there will be a dissimulate here.
oh
Nice
big
RP.
and he's dead.
Nice patience by Nick there. He actually interrupted the cast. Really nice.
I'm very surprised that Doom didn't stop true form as he was transforming. I thought that would instant stop that. I mean, that definitely kept him alive.
Yeah, and you see he's full HP all of a sudden with this Mask of Madness on the bear.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Okay, we
So-
see the Venge getting a glimmer. Do you like that?
Couple of nice little exchanges there. Go the way of the Dire. They have. Let's take a look at the win probability. It was leaning Radiant with those couple rotations from Cordy. Almost 60%, let's say, but now it's back to just about 50-50.
Oh,
in those last two
interesting.
stages.
The Doom goes back for the Midas after the drums. I'm not sure why he would choose to do that, but maybe he thought the game would go early and now he changed his mind. But he's running at this mag. He skewers him out, but I think that's a dead mag. And it is. Bench or Lich TP's in. It's a 3v2 or 3v1.
Microfire's down.
He drops
Chain
the ult,
Thrust is
man.
out. Chain Thrust is bouncing.
Any more lucky? No. A little unfortunate there.
Level 1, almost no damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now we start to see Lone Druid and Juggernaut struggling for the same farm. This is where it gets a little bit risky, right?
But we do see the Basher almost done on the bear, which is really scary. And they
Big swap mid.
fortunate, not able to get him locked down.
Cordy's Orchid is done.
We see the troll. He almost has his Diffusal Blade done. He basically has it done. He's gonna snatch that bounty rune.
Grab some Ancients here real quick. He's got to be careful though. If he gets rooted by the bear, he's dead.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
One more attack,
LD's
root.
getting,
There it is. He has his ult.
This
Won't
is where
save
he
him.
feels so good. He's just gonna hit bear, and it's not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wow.
It's sort of unfortunate for him. He just saw Flowers mid. We've got a silence
mid
out on the
lane.
Magnus.
And he's alright. Mag, 1000 off the blink, opted not to rush directly for it, getting the soul ring I like.
Always had mana problems on that hero.
Yeah, it's
Been a perennial question. Do you buy a bottle? It feels bad. Then you're trying to get to ruins.
It's
you're
Soul
never
Ring.
farming. Soul ring 100% of the time.
You get the gauntlets of strength, the armor, feels good. Oh, is he gonna get this arcane? He is. Well played by him. They should smoke and look to use RP with that.
Yeah, especially since it's not bottled. You see the duration here is 42 seconds left. That's plenty of time to make a move, but they've got to make it, right?
They have all, everybody's all. Jug definitely doesn't need to be with them, but they could definitely look for this Doom top if he, yeah, he does show.
Yams is pretty farmed. He's 9,700.
He's opting for, yeah, that Midas is, and he almost, wow, he almost has a halberd done. Uh-oh, we do see action happening. He does have RP, but he gets doomed.
Dooms the Magnus. Nice call there.
Whirling Axe is out. Oh, but this LD just hits so hard.
Root.
And they should be able to deny him. Oh, and they don't.
Cordy.
Void Spirit comes in,
Backlines.
blows
He'll
them all
get the
up.
Vengeful Spirit.
He gets the swap off. Nice, well played. He doesn't have any more astral. Yeah, he's dead. It's the Basher. They need a run. Oh man, and the Empower Bear really hits hard.
Still no Ice Path skilled on Ren. I think this is a misplay here. 2 points in Liquid Fire.
That's a dead snap.
That's a scary death.
And they did exactly what we said. They can fight without the Jug. Jug fought him in the entire time. He's coming up on that S and Y.
Oof, oof, look at that bear. Oh my
Yeah,
That's a
that's a dead
rampage.
Jack. Yep.
God. Wow. You've been getting a lot of rampages today.
Wow. So much for my prediction. They were able to
Still a
make it
3K
happen with the
lead,
bear.
but
That's a
the
huge
Doom
turn, though.
effect, yeah. I still think they have, like, Troll can still win this game. It's just a very hard Troll game. Opting to go the S and Y and then a BKB. Claw. Take a look at the neutral items real quick. For the Dire side, we have a Clumsy Net and a Grove Bow. Dire side, or Radiant side, we just have Claw out for tier 2s, and they put it on the Void Spirit.
Take a look at levels. Lone Druid with all those kills, and especially a couple solo kills towards the end there. He's level 15. 2 levels up on Cordy. He's almost 16, and Cordy's almost 14.
You know, when I asked you about a bold prediction, I almost was going to say my bold prediction is going to be that Lone Druid doesn't die once this game, but I really thought Void would get him. But big fight. Mag has no mana for RP, but he has Soul Ring. We're just going to disengage.
Except for Krieger.
And he's dead. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Lone Druid might not die this game, and he is 10-0 right now.
5 of those being Rampage. 10-0-0. I'll do it myself.
Yeah. And he's running straight into them here. He's really not afraid. He's got another bear. They have swap, and yeah, that's what, yeah. Right, you either get bashed or rooted. It feels really bad. And now Jug joins the team. And they're just gonna rush.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yasha's done. See lots of pings coming out for Roche. Nick
Void
scouting the
Spirit.
high ground here.
Void Spear opting for the Eels now.
Blinks forward, gets a courier.
Doom going for the Shield's guard. I think I would actually like a Hex a little bit more, but
Roche goes down pretty quick. I got Wave Terror and the Mask of Madness Bear.
yeah, it's down.
We see Basher complete on the Bear. We are seeing him go for an MKB next. Deal with that blind from the Whirling Axes.
And yeah, I was gonna say he almost has enough gold for it.
$2,000 in the bank. We do see the blink is done on Magnus. He's not the reveal or anything. He's used it a few times, but
They're
gotta
gonna
keep that in
backdoor
mind.
this.
Cliff comes out, but nobody here to defend. Green standing around with Jakiro wondering, do we defend this? Do we use our ults?
And they
Oh, immediate
smoke
smoke.
that. Tower may have been up for vision still. There's a delay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Void Spirit jumps in. He's trying to pull up this mag right away. But he gets after. Oh, he's got it. He's able to get out for now. He has the DD. Troll on the back lines, looking to man up on this Jug. They're hitting the Bear. Bear's almost down.
There's a DD on Cordy here.
Lundrude's getting low, but he has Aegis. Doom comes out on the Jug. Troll, low HP, but he has ulti still. Oh, a big RP. Lundrude coming back. He's got to summon Bear. Oh, he gets
takes him
heals
out of the
up.
fight. Magnus is dead. Two extra
Lundrude is
steps
surely
and a
dead.
York
Yeah,
it.
he's dead. Wow, they were so close to getting that Void Spirit.
You seem to have trouble grasping.
Yeah, that was a really nice play over here. He had to dissimulate on the edge of the cliff and was able to just barely get
Wow,
down.
that's a 7k XP change and a 2,500 gold swing.
Void is pretty slippery.
And looking at the damage numbers, we see 3k done by Troll. So Danks is ready to fight with that Yasha and the Diffusal Blade. He doesn't need a whole lot. See a little skirmish here on the high
They should high ground right now. There's no Bear for 70 seconds. They should know that off of him resummoning last fight. They should just group as 5 and go high ground. There's no RP. What are you afraid of? This dude doesn't care.
Interesting, aggressive call. You know, the Roche is not available. There's, what do you do here? Well, you either farm or you take buildings.
Yeah, you could clean up tier 2s, but yeah,
Cordy's in.
if I was on that, yep, this Venge is dead.
Oh, Glimmer Cave.
Wow.
Nice little play there.
Yeah, I would have been calling right away. No Bear, let's go.
Well, they clean up a tier 2. Tier 2 mid is already down, right? Exile trying to catch up a little bit here. He finishes the S and Y, headed for a Basher. I suppose that's to deal with the Troll and the Void Spirit.
Interesting that nobody on the Dire side is saving buyback. I think that's a mistake. You lose one fight.
There's a Troll on the board.
Yeah, and your lanes are pushed in, your towers are gone. You're gonna lose racks.
And the cores on Radiant are pretty experienced at ending games.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to push.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to push up high ground without their lanes being in position, right? So they're looking at the position here, saying, okay, can we try to break? Can we take a fight? What if we take a fight now? You know, they're just not going to fight without those lanes in position to take buildings. And we see them
Jug just
stacking up
needs
for
items.
smokes.
I mean, that's all you do. Just keep farming. Empower Jug. Jug's
is a smoke play for
eventually
sure,
gonna
right?
be. Oh, and they do scan him out. They see the Troll top.
Yeah, Troll would love this regen rune followed by a smoke.
I'd like to see maybe somebody get a Vlad's on Radiant side to help this Troll out with some lifesteal.
We see opposite motion here
Yeah.
on the bottom lane.
I don't think you can outpush the LD. Although you do have Troll, but Bear's ridiculous.
Well, they'll give this full tier 2 with a glyph, and they'll try to push high ground. Try to get them to return.
Radiant's bottom
Tier 2 falls, and Dire's immediately retreating.
tower is under attack.
Neither glyph up,
Multiple
so
TPs. They want to fight. RP is ready.
they catch this jug out.
clear by mid.
They want to take this tower and just get out.
Radiant's bottom tower is
That's
Yeah.
good chip damage, good disengage.
Yeah.
Very nice. Green's got to be careful here.
Okay, now this is where teams get caught. This troll is showing bottom right now. Dire need to be screaming, run and catch whoever you can. There's no troll. Fight, catch anybody you can. And now they're going to show the Void Spirit even.
They see
Yeah.
green too, though. They should be able to jump.
Yeah, they know. This is
Here comes
exactly
Nick
what you
with
have
the
to
skewer.
do.
He'll blink forward.
You have
Shockwave
to.
on him.
Yeah.
They won't waste an RP on just a solo Doom, though.
Ooh, they're lucky to not get caught. That's a. I know you want to push out lanes, but that's like a big mistake. Is TPing on a core and your support's not getting out right away because it's. They know there's no core there. They're gonna come fight you.
There is a pretty strong disengage on the rest of the Radiant there, though, right? We've got the Ice Path, the Macropire, and the Nervous Kissers. That's kind of a dangerous chase. I think that is a really good point, though. You see that core is not present.
Yeah.
We hear the Orchid out here. Vengeful Spirit getting caught, but no dust on Cordy. He's going straight for the Ags, doesn't have a slot. Still holding the bottle.
It's kind of the same concept of when a team has Aegis and you're just trying to split push and get somebody to TP back. So when they do, you know you can take a 4v5 when you TP back to defend. It's the little plays like that that just
Dire's
can help you win the
bottom
game.
tower is under attack.
So, Matt, you play a lot of offlane.
Tower is
If you're
under
looking at this Magnus right now, what are you thinking? Like, what is your game plan, item-wise, or what are you asking from your team?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's a good question. Magnus, no, I'd probably say something maybe along the lines of a BKB. But really, I don't play Magnus. I usually do one or two heroes and I just grind through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That'd be a good question.
I think he's got the right item queued up in Lotus. You put Lotus on Bear and you can siege at any point, really.
That's true.
We see both supports for the Radiant off here separated, just kind of pushing and farming and.
Flower is still not holding buyback. What about this Jug? Jug, no buyback. There's no core have buyback. Is this what's happening? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the two supports that are farming jungle that have buyback.
I get it's 27 minutes, but still feels pretty risky.
So the Radiant is in that kind of strange spot. I mean, we do see a BKB done on Troll, so they're stronger than they were a couple minutes ago. But they're in that strange spot where they're looking at, there's a Jug and a Lone Druid. If we don't break high ground here, this game gets really hard really fast. You wonder if they're calling for checking Roche. It looks
Yeah,
like Doom
Void's been chucking his spirit in there to continue to scout it out. We see a lot of vision coming bottom. Looks like they do kind of just want to play this opposite of the map, wait for Roche.
Full MKB is finished on
They're
Spear Bomb.
dying for this Roche to spawn. Lone Druid going for that full Abyssal Blade.
Tower is
Has the
under
Vanguard on him for now, which is a smart play.
I really like this positioning by Radiant.
Yeah.
They want the Roche, so they're playing at.
Although they're gonna lose their
high ground.
tier 2, but they're gonna give up their tier 3. And their racks are gonna go quick. They don't have glyph.
Yeah, I think that's a great
Oh,
play.
big
Go,
RP
Skewer
to the
back.
skewer in. And Omni
Back
slash
into the
dropped
run.
out. Troll not able to get Omni or his ultimate off. Doom comes out on the Jug. He can just disengage with the spin. He has the move speed.
Here's that Glimmer
that
Cape
down.
still doing work. Vengeful Spirit doesn't go down. They call for back. Troll's gone. We notice that Roche is very soon now, within a minute.
Uh-oh. They just gotta get out. Maybe not. They're
Mag
gonna go
will
back
go
in.
down.
But LD's still alive. They have no doom. This bear's gonna hit hard.
Halberd is out on the
Jug's
bear.
coming back in.
Scatterbrass is slowing down a little bit. The
And the
Abyssal is
Abyssal
there.
Blade, it's done. He gets rooted again. Stun comes out, and they're able to finish him off.
Just a little dual breath to clear out the bottom wave here. It's a small thing, but it's a big thing. Or, you know, big play there. Important factor. Gotta keep those waves out. You don't want that casual damage on T3s.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to see another wave pushed out there, but we do see Yams is in the neighborhood to clean up some
Lone
of that
Druid
farm.
should put that repair kit on himself.
This is so unfortunate for the Radiant.
Yeah,
They're
this
gonna
is
lose
really
rush.
unfortunate.
And Troll just got scouted by the errant wave of terror.
But he does know it's happening. Would you buy back here on the Void Spirit and go for this?
15 seconds.
Ooh, repair kit.
They don't have kisses. They do have macropire.
Yeah, they're not even gonna... There's a DD bottom, but... We don't see the Snapfire getting the axe this game, interesting enough.
I wonder if they were paying attention to the cooldown. We see that the kisses are now available again.
Just Troll, he's farming really greedy for a rush being taken. I think he's
He's
dead.
got to BKB and get out of here, I think.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't just RP.
Oh, nice patience by Danks there to not use that BKB though. He knows that it goes through the RP, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that was the only way he was gonna die. Oh man, we see the Cancer build coming out on the Lone Druid. He's gonna get the axe.
He's silenced on the back line though. Not
He's got Aegis. But we saw what happened last time when he had Aegis, so...
Yep.
Mag patiently on the back lines, almost level 3 ulti.
Cheese and an Abyssal Blade on the Juggernaut.
He's close to his level 20. I think they just send the bear high ground and let it hit it. Do they have Lotus Stun? No.
See a Yule's coming up on the ledge.
Interesting. Usually when I play Jug, and I don't think many Jug players take it, but he took the Blade Fury move speed, and it actually got him super far away from that Doom last fight when he got doomed, because he got the spin off first.
Yeah, 100 movement speed is no joke.
Big wave top. Spare's hitting for 300 with Empower.
Yeah, I think they need to just back and welcome the fight on the high ground.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage.
Top tower is no more.
Like they don't want to risk the time of these other lanes pushing in. They just want to take the fight as soon as possible here and see what happens.
I would try to swap the Doom, man. Oh, and they're just gonna
Preemptive
back.
kisses.
Yeah, that's a
That's
little
freebie.
unfortunate. And he has resummon on the bear, so he's not too concerned, but he'd rather hold it.
Alright, this will be the Abyssal reveal on the Juggernaut. I would just go.
Oh, they do. They all go on the bear. Big RP, but they're in the macro pyre and ice path. Mag getting low. We see the Lone Druid. He's trying to man up. Troll's focusing him with the BKB, but the Halberd. Jug spinning away. LD on the backline's getting low, but he's fighting this.
Troll getting rooted, gets his ultimate off, gets the Aegis. The bear's living
Could
through
be in
it.
trouble. He has Savage Roar. Doom gets dropped on the Jug in the backlines. They're both dead. Again, this Aegis fight not working out.
Really well played by the Radiant there to suppress that. I'm curious what's
16k.
4,000, 4,700 on there.
10,000 XP change.
Wow. No buybacks for the Radiant. 5 for 0.
Not a single death.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Wow.
I'm surprised that the Jug came back in and fell. Was unable to deliver any damage. I think his Abyssal was back off cooldown.
I don't like the decision to go right for the Abyssal Blade. He has no damage.
No stats either.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
he really doesn't have that much. I mean, he has Empowered, sure, but like if he doesn't have it on him, he does no damage.
He does have the S and Y, so it's something.
Yeah.
Really aggressive blink by, not blink, but move there by Radiant.
This Doom has 70 regen when he's devouring a creep. And this is what we talked about, not having buyback. I think they're just would have been okay with losing those regardless, but
So here's what sort of what we were talking about, right? The 2 lanes are pushed in, so they're ready to move right away, even if all those creeps on the one.
oh, he
die.
gets the skewer back on the
Nice
Doom.
skewer.
Is it gonna do anything though? Mag might just be in trouble himself.
Creeps are there.
No way, yeah. This Mag has, they should just back.
Yep. RP is up. Buyback
They
on.
don't. Oh, he's got to be careful.
BKB is on cooldown.
Void Spirit getting low.
Battle
Controlling his
available.
ulti. Yeah, he swaps him back in. I don't know if that was the play. Lone Druid, he's getting locked down. He has no way to attack.
Cordy very low, taking tower shots.
Troll looking to man up against this Lone Druid. He doesn't care, but
Juggernaut cleaning up on the backline, but he's fighting 3. Doom is there. He's got an
oh,
Infernal
he gets
Blade.
caught. He doesn't have spin. He's got to throw healing ward. He definitely could have lived there. But we see the buyback coming out in the Vengeful Spirit. Lone Druid looking to
Cordy
It's
playing
5v3.
very close.
This might just be game over. This bear can't do anything. This Doom is just punishing this bear with Infernal Blade.
Bear will fall again.
And he has no resummon. It's over.
Stun is there. 69 regen. There's a Doom available. He won't use it. He'll wait for Exile
He
to come
doesn't,
back up.
he doesn't need to. It's, yeah. So, there you go. Interesting game.
Interesting. 35 minutes, 15 kill lead for the Radiant. Huh. We'll have to check the replay call.
Yeah, right? There you go. That is a game lost
pretty
off
quickly.
of 2 Aegises, right?
Yep.
Both Aegis fights just disastrous.
Indeed. Yeah, I will have to go back and check that that fight on the tier 3 top. I thought that they would engage with those 2 Abyssal Blades and just stomp that fight, but they went on the same target.
A lot of good ultis coming out from the Lich. Or not the Lich, the Jakir. Ice Pass and Macro Pyre were spot on.
Very good. Well played, everybody.
Well played.